Welcome guys, welcome to Muse's Tarot. Welcome to the reading of today. Today we are getting some interesting information from your spirit guides. We are getting their perception of you, how they view you, how they see you, which is so exciting. I already love this reading. Like, my spirit guides wanted me to do this reading. I originally wanted to do another reading, but they were like, no, we have an idea, let's do this. And yeah, so we got to this reading. The reading is going to be like this. First, we are getting some messages on who you are and what your situation is, so you can see if you resonate with the pile. Then we get some oracle cards and some tarot cards to see how your spirit guides perceive you. And in the end, we get some additional messages from spirit, just quick little message from spirit to your situation or something they want to say to you. We've got 3 piles today. We've got pile 1 with this crystal. Pile 2 with the clear quartz. Very, very beautiful. And we've got pile 3 with the amethyst. Can you please focus? Thank you. I literally just smelled something. Does someone wear perfume? I literally just smell perfume. Okay, but how you choose your pile is very easy. You center yourself, you concentrate, you meditate, whatever you do to center yourself. Then you look at the piles and you see which pile is calling to you, which crystal is calling to you. If nothing is calling to you, look into the timestamps. If the timestamps are calling to you, if they look very interesting to you or just calling. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, it's absolutely fine. Even if you feel drawn to every pile, that's absolutely okay. There might be a message in all of them for you. And yeah, that's everything to the intro, and I will see you at your pile. Bye. Welcome pile 1, welcome to your reading if you chose the first pile and this lovely crystal. I'm gonna pop that up here. In today's reading we are going to find out how your spirit guides perceive you. Like, my spirit guides really wanted me to do this reading. I originally wanted to do another reading, but my spirit guides were like, no, we are going to do this today because it's interesting. The reading is going to be like this. First, we are getting to know you to see if you resonate with the pile, like just your situation, who you are. Then we are getting messages from your spirit guides with some oracle cards, and also with these cards to see how your spirit guides perceive you. And if I feel drawn to it, maybe I will do additional messages from the spirit guides in the end. We will see how I feel about that. So yeah, that's the reading. Yeah, I would say let's dive in. I'm asking my spirit guides, the archangels, the elements, my ancestors, and every spirit guide that I'm working with to protect me and protect this reading, so we only get clear guided messages. Thank you. Okay, what kind of situation is pile 1 spirit? What kind of situation is pile 1 spirit? Okay, they already say they want to do the additional messages. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, you know your worth. You actually know your worth. Also, if you are confused why I'm using a lamp today, it's literally so dark outside. Even though it's like 11 a.m., it's really, really dark outside. But you know how to set boundaries. You know your worth. You don't like to get told what to do or let people bully you. You are yourself. Your authentic self. And for example, you maybe like to dress differently and you embrace this is something that I'm getting. And you're very proud of yourself. Like, you're a very proud person of who you are, and you really like yourself. Like, there might be some things that you still hate about yourself or that you don't like about yourself, but mostly you're very proud of yourself. You know your value, you know what you deserve, you deserve, and you don't settle for less. What kind of situation? We have the Queen of Wands. Something that I'm getting with this is you might want to become a priest or a priestess or someone who is very high up in the ranking when it comes to spirituality. Like in the end, I see it like that, like everybody is important and we are all equal, but there are people who know more than other spiritual people and who like to share their knowledge. Like for example, I want to become a priestess, a high priestess for my spirit guides, because my spirit, like, there's a funny story. When I first dedicated myself to Apollon, I was saying to him that I would love to be his priestess because I feel so connected with him and I kind of feel called to do this. And since then, my spirit guides are really pushing me to learn about priesthood and about spirituality, and I do learn a lot. Like there's so many things that I'm learning about spirituality and witchcraft. That's why I want to do another YouTube channel where it's all about witchcraft and all these things that I'm learning, and I already want to share it. And yeah, my spirit guides really want, like, they push me to become a priestess. Like it was just a dream of mine, but they were like, no, that's perfect, and you're going to be a priestess if you want to become a priestess. And they also just said it really suits me to be a priestess. And yeah, like I don't say that I'm better than anyone else just because I want to become a priestess or at some point I'm going to be a priestess. It's just that I like to share my knowledge. And you feel like someone, even if you don't, like if you're not a priest or a priestess or someone who is very high up in the ranking, you might just be someone who likes to share their knowledge when it comes to spirituality, maybe even hobbies or anything else, and maybe something you are very passionate about. Like you want people to learn from you. You want to share your knowledge. You want to share what you've got. Something that I'm getting. What kind of situation is pile 1? Okay, we only get queens and kings. I love it. We have the King of Cups. You can control your emotions really good. Like you allow yourself to feel emotions, but you don't allow them to control you. Like you shouldn't hide your emotions, but you know how to use them for your advantage. Like for example, if something hurts you, you're not like letting it out on other people. You're keeping it for yourself until you're alone, and then you can feel all of your emotions. For example, like I have to be honest, I don't know how it's actually done that you control your emotions enough and don't bury them though, because I have borderline. I have been diagnosed with borderline, so I have mood swings, and everything that I'm feeling is like so much, so freaking much, and so intense, and I'm just overwhelmed by my feelings. But you feel like someone who isn't overwhelmed by your feelings. And also I just felt someone being like, oh, it felt so good to hear someone who struggles with this too. So I don't know who this was. Maybe that was just one person being like, oh, I'm not alone with this. Emotions are tough, let's be honest. It's really hard to have a balance. We have the Knight of Swords. What I get with this is you like to learn. You are someone who actually enjoys learning. You are someone who has a lot of fun with learning. Who just wants to know more things. And again, you wanted to share your knowledge. You wanted to share what you have, and maybe you keep evolving. You keep learning. You keep growing, which is so amazing. Like I already love your energy. You're very nice. You're very loving, very smart, and I love it. Like as I already said in many other readings, I love people who learn, and I love people who share their knowledge. Okay, we have the Tower. In your life, you have been through a lot. Is something that I'm getting. Maybe you had a very difficult childhood. Maybe you had a lot of struggles with partners, family members, maybe friendship. Maybe you had struggles with money. Just take what resonates. But it feels like you had a lot. There was a lot that was troubling you. There was a lot that really was too much for you, and it wasn't easy for you. Like life wasn't easy for you, and you had been through a lot. We have Temperance. And because of the things you have been through, you are a very, very patient person. You're someone who knows that things will get better because you have been through the worst, and made it out of it. Like you have been through the worst, and you found a way to get out of this, to be a happy person, to be a person who has a lot of control over their body, over their emotions, over their spirituality, and so on, over their mind. Like you are an amazing person. I have to be honest. Like I don't want to bury you in compliments, but I have to be honest, this is a very evolved energy. This is like I'm kind of jealous, like not in a bad way. I'm just like kind of jelly, like how did you do this? Like I want this too. Because I struggle with so much lately, spiritual awakenings, ego death, and all these things. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of work and energy to evolve, and I just acknowledge how much you have done to become this person that you are today, and you can be really proud of yourself. Okay, all of them. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Even though there are so many amazing things that I can say about you, something that is sticking out to me is that you might have some blockages lately when it comes to your creativity. Maybe even with your sacral chakra, I just heard. Maybe you really have struggles with opening up your sacral chakra. Maybe you have been through sexual trauma, or something happened to you, something like the sacral chakra isn't only sexuality, it's also emotions. So maybe when I said you have great control over your emotions, that you sometimes control them too much, that you're too much in your divine masculine, but this doesn't happen often, is something that spirit says. Like they're saying, like, yeah, this happens, but not as often as you think. So it might be that you also get triggered easily, is something that I'm hearing. That yeah, my spirit guides actually told me, because I was like kind of jellied, and they were like, no one is perfect. They also have their struggles, which I believe, of course. Like it's not like I'm jealous and being like, oh my god, you don't deserve this, and how can you be better than me? And no, we are all on our path, and we are all where we have to be right now. And right now it's just not the time yet for me to be able to control emotions. Therefore, I'm, for example, learning a lot about magic, and teaching a lot to some friends of mine about magic, and doing other things better than you. And like I'm not this is not the typical jealousy, like this evil eye. It's more like, wow, it's you're kind of like an idol for me. You're like, wow, okay, you're amazing, and I want to be you. Or I want to be like you. I don't want to be you, but I want to be like you. I want to evolve. Yeah, like you are kind of like a role model for me right now. I have the Ace of Swords. No, not the Ace, the Page of Swords. You think you are annoying, or you talk too much, or you feel sometimes like you are too much, that people cannot handle you, and that everything is just too much. Like you are too much. Like you're not too much, but you're thinking you are too much. You're thinking you have too much boundaries, or you're thinking like you want too much from other people. You are expecting too much from other people. Maybe your boundaries are very strict, and you don't allow people to come in as easily as before, like as in your past. And sometimes you're questioning yourself, like, am I a bad person because of this? Am I too strict? Am I a narcissist or anything like this? Because I put myself first. Because what no one is talking about is when we heal, and when we realize to set boundaries and to see our value, something else that comes with this is the insecurity that we are too much, too strict, too mean, and all of these things. Like you can be very nice and still set boundaries. And this is still something that I have to learn, because oftentimes, or at least that's what I'm thinking, oftentimes when I set boundaries, I sound very rude. But I don't have to be rude. I can be nice too. And if this person that I'm setting boundaries with doesn't accept my boundaries, then they are the problem, not me. So you're not too much. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. You are ignoring a lot of signs of your spirit guides, but they are laughing about it. Like they are like, no, it's not too bad. It happens. It's nothing bad. Like, yeah, yeah. You might be ignoring a lot of signs. And something else that I'm getting is maybe you should meditate a little bit more. And work on your sacral chakra again. And also your throat chakra is something that comes up. Maybe you need to do some meditations on throat chakra and sacral chakra. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, another queen. You are very abundant. It doesn't mean you have a lot of money. It doesn't mean you have a lot of things laying around in your room, having a lot of crystals and I don't know. What I mean, your energy is very abundant. You have, like, I see a golden aura and a green aura, and also not purple, blue, purple, green, and golden aura. This is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. How do you spirit guides perceive you? Now I'm really curious. How do you spirit guides perceive you? Is that oracle cards now? Let's make one more. Okay, they say I should take the one in the back. Okay, we have Bastet with passion. They are so proud of you. Oh my god, I want to cry. They are so proud of you because they see how passionate you can be over your hobbies and spirituality and your life, and they are very proud of you too, that you got out of the struggle that you had in your past. Like, if you had a very troublesome past, like childhood, they're very proud of you that you have come this far, that you actually got out of the situation, and that they see you as very strong. It's very strong and also kind of strict, but not in a bad way. Like, they say sometimes you're too strict with yourself, but they say they see why you do it. Like, it's not like they are, oh my god, they're so strict. No, they're like, okay, maybe you should be a little bit softer to yourself, because they kind of are like your grandparents, is something they say to me. They are like, my baby, don't hurt yourself, please. And they they see your passion, and it's really something that they like a lot about you. We have mood with being ordinary. What's wrong with that, spirit? They love that you are different, is something that I'm hearing. They love that you are different, and they love also that you are in a kind of higher position than other people, and you don't act like that. Like, for example, if you become a high priestess or priest, or a clergy, I don't know, someone who is higher in quotation marks, they, like, you are not acting like you are better than anyone else, even though you sometimes know more than anybody else. You are not like, yeah, I know so much, yeah, excuse me. No, you are actually like, okay, I know something and I want to share it because I want you to know it too. You're such a soft and lovely person, like, not soft in a bad way, but such a, like, your energy feels very soft and loving and very, very nice and beautiful. Like, you have a very beautiful character, characteristics. Yeah, you have a very beautiful mind also. We have Sishat with wisdom. They see you as so freaking smart. Like, they are like, this person is so smart, and they don't even see it. Like, they love that you learn about so many things. They love that you want to know so many things, and that you just want people to know more too. Like, you don't use it for your advantage, you use it to help other people, which is making you such an amazing person. And then we have Neve, perseverance. What's wrong with that? If you set your mind to onto something, you keep going. Like, you are not giving up. Like, sometimes you feel like you're giving up and you're just like, I'm done with this, I don't want this anymore. But you are such a strong person that, like, no matter what the universe throws at you, even though you want to give up, you never give up. Like, you are always being like, I'm going to get this, I'm going to reach my goal, I'm going to put in the work, I'm going to learn, I'm going to study, I'm going to fight if it means fighting is needed. You would do everything to reach your goal, which is such an amazing thing. And on the back of the deck we have Nefty with meditation. They love where you go when you meditate, because they're reminding me of myself. When I meditate, I go into my past and my safe space, and into my into like memories that I like, and sometimes I go into the spirit world and just go into a flower field and in the jungle or forest, and they're saying that they love where you go with your mind. Like maybe you're a daydreamer also, is something that I hear in, and they love to listen and watch your thoughts because they are so beautiful, and I literally just want to cry. It's so beautiful. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, how do the spirit guides perceive you? How do your spirit guides perceive you? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, another queen. Your spirit guides say you are kind of like a parent, and they love it. Like you take care of people that you love. You take care even of people that you don't know and that you just like. They enjoy your mind, they enjoy how you think, and they enjoy how you think of other people. Because yes, we all have these moments where we are just angry at humanity and are like, yeah, humanity is rotten and I don't want to be part of it anymore, and people are so evil. But your actual mind, like normally is like, you love people. You love humanity, you love animals, you love nature, and it's so beautiful. They are literally the one thing that your spirit guides are saying to describe you as beautiful, and with beautiful they don't only mean your like your normal beauty. They actually also mean your mind, your psyche, your thoughts, your memories, how you love. Like they love how you love and how you smile, something that I'm hearing. They love how you think, they love how you learn, they love everything about you. Like there's not one thing where they say, okay, no, I don't like it. They, they really love you. Like that's one thing, they really love you. We have the Magician in reverse. Something else that they are loving about you is that you will never stop learning. You will never be at this point where you say, yeah, like I know everything, I don't need to learn anymore, I'm better than anybody else. You never would think that. Like you're such a loving person. Like for example, if you don't have money, this is something that they are saying, if you don't have money, if you would get money, you wouldn't just spend it on yourself, you would literally share it. Like you would use it for good things, not selfish things. You think of others too. You think not only of yourself, even though you put yourself first, you also think of other people. How do they feel about you? How do they feel when you do this? How do they feel when you say this? You take care of so many people, even those that you don't know. Like for example, you meet someone new and you want them to feel comfortable, and there's something so beautiful that I'm just flashed. Like I love this energy so much. We have the Seven of Wands. Something that they also find very funny is you are a very loving person, of course, and you are very sweet and loving and beautiful. But if someone crosses your boundaries, you become a literal beast, which I love so much because it reminds me of myself. But because like I'm a very nice person, but if someone crosses my boundaries, I become the opposite. I like the absolute opposite. Like I can be so freaking rude, and people are like, okay, chill, okay. Like I have Mars and Libra, okay. I'm a very soft person, and I am very patient, and I'm very loving and just very nice. But if you cross my boundaries or you get me angry, like the first time I'm just very chill about it and I talk about it, like talk with you about it. But if it's too much, like let's say 3 times, you cross my boundaries 3 times, I lash out so much. I'm so angry, and I'm just a whole different person. And you kind of seem like this too, that you are very nice and loving until someone hurts you, and then you could become the absolute opposite, which is okay. Like maybe you have Mars in Libra too, and I just heard Mars in Aquarius, so yeah. We have the Ten of Pentacles. again, your spirit guides see you as very, very abundant. They see you as someone who knows their worth, who, like they say, you can still work a little bit more on this because you still don't see yourself as worthy as you actually are. And that's something that we have to work on for years, right? Like, we cannot learn this within a year and then it's done. No, it always changes. And they see you as very abundant. They see you as very beautiful, abundant, and very soft. But they also see you as very funny, is something that I'm hearing. So maybe you make jokes in your head and your spirit guides are listening. Okay, one last card, please, Spirit. Oh, those are too many. One last card, Spirit. How does Spirit perceive File 1? They see you as someone who is very high ranking. They see you as someone, yeah, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. They see you as someone who deserves a place above. Like, might be a very old soul. They see you as someone very evolved, is something that I'm getting. Not only you, but also your soul. Your soul is very evolved. You're a very evolved person. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now let's get some quick additional messages from Spirit. Okay, some additional messages from Spirit, please. Sorry, my neighbors. We have the Ace of Swords. Something that your spirit guides, like the Ace of Swords in reverse, something that your spirit guides really want you to do is take a break. Yeah, take a break, rest a little because your body is exhausted and they want you to rest a little bit more. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Something else they want to say is you need to have more balance in your working and resting time, because it's like you are working so much and then you are resting so little and it's not good for your body. We have the Three of Cups. Your spirit guides want to have a greater connection with you. And they want offerings. So look into how to give spirits offerings. If you already give offerings, they maybe want more offerings. We have the Queen of... No, there's a new spirit guide that wants to work with you, that wants offerings. Was something that I just said. We have the Queen of Wands. Your spirit guides also want to say, take your time with learning. Take your time with becoming a high priestess, high priest, whatever you want to be, druid, shaman. Take your time with it, because it's better when you take time and read a little bit more and not jump into it very fast, because you will regret it. Like, take your time learning. One last message from Spirit, please. We have the Knight of Wands. Do some self-care. Take a bath, do your makeup, do your nails, anything like this. Like, give something to yourself because you deserve it. And that's also everything that I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm really thanking Spirit for these amazing messages. Thank you. And yeah, I will hopefully see you on my next one. Bye. Welcome pile 2, welcome to your reading if you chose the second pile and this clear quartz cluster. I'm gonna pop that up here. In today's reading we are going to find out how your spirit guides perceive you or how they view you. This is a reading I actually kind of like, because I do love all of the readings that I'm doing, but this is kind of exciting. Originally, I wanted to do another reading, but my spirit guides really pushed me to do this reading, so I'm going to do this reading. Okay, so let's dive in. First, we are going to see what kind of situation you are, and so you can see if you resonate with the pile. Then we are getting some oracle cards and some tarot cards, how your spirit guides perceive you, and in the end, we get some additional messages from your spirit guides. Yeah, that's the reading. Okay, let's go with say. Sorry, that was just German coming through since I'm a German. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm asking my spirit guides, the ancestors, my ancestors, the elements, and the 4 archangels for protection, please. So we only get clear guided messages. Let's go. What kind of situation is pile 2 spirit? Do you have a dog or a pet? We have justice in reverse. Did you just had a battle when it comes to law? I don't know how it's called in English. That you were at I'm going to put the English word here, Gericht. It is in German. That you literally just had to fight for your right, and that you had a lawyer or anything like this. Maybe you had just a conversation with a lawyer, or something else that's coming up is that you might have had a conversation with a good friend of yours where you needed some advice from them. And if it's not a friend, then maybe with his spirit guides or a family member. But it feels like there was a conversation with someone that was actually very important to you, and that it kind of helped you to decide something, or help you to achieve something, or to just decide something, that you maybe had some struggles and you didn't know what to do, and this friend, this person, whoever you were talking to, was actually helping you. And another scenario that I'm getting is that this person then didn't help you. Like I'm like, my spirit guides remind me of the situation I had yesterday, where I watched a pick a card reading, where I was told, or it was like it was confirmation for me that in my past there was a person that I always looked up to, but when I actually needed their help, they couldn't help me, and it was shown that they had struggles too. And this was maybe your situation, that you had struggle, like that you have struggles, you had struggles, you needed help from you needed help from the certain person, and this person wasn't able to help you, and it literally shifted the whole perception of this person, because you were like, well, I always put you on this high horse, I always put you on a pedestal and thought you were better than me and more evolved than me and had more ideas than me of the world and just know the answer to everything. And now I see you're human too. You have your struggles too. And maybe they even have more struggles than you have. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. This just this confirmation for me that the thing that I was just talking about was correct, that you feel left down by a certain person, and that you expected help, but they couldn't help you. Maybe it was even a conversation with your therapist or with a doctor, and you were supposed to, sorry, I had to look at my cat because he is so cute. Wait, I'm going to show you. Isn't he cute? Oh my god, it's so cute. And again, what I wanted to say is, sorry, my cat literally, it was so cute. I had to show you how he is laying there. But what I wanted to say is that you had a conversation with a doctor or with a therapist. Sorry if you hear any noises in the back. My best friend is also doing a reading right now for someone. But this person doesn't, like for example, you have a mental illness and you were supposed to get help, and you are literally like, you needing help, and this person wasn't able to help you, and now you kind of lost hope for yourself and for this person, and you don't know what to do. It's something that I'm getting. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Do you like the series Vikings? Because for me, the main characters of the series Vikings is sticking out to me. Like, I don't know if it actually is from the series, but they look so much like from the series. So you might like, or you have another series that you actually like so much, because not everybody likes series, right? Like, for example, I'm rather a person that reads books. Like, I'm not saying I'm better than anyone else. It literally sounded like that. If so, I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant. But for example, I don't like to watch series so much. I don't like to watch films anymore or movies anymore. It's nothing that I actually enjoy anymore. I rather read or write on my books, and I literally do so much during the day, like learn about magic, working on my TikTok, on my YouTube, and so on, that I don't have the time to watch series, which is kind of sad because when I was younger, I literally loved series. Like I was a huge anime fan. That was something that I was watching all the time, and nowadays I don't do this anymore. Like I haven't watched a movie in such a long time. Even though I do have Netflix, I have Disney Plus, but mostly my roommate is using it and not me. Okay, we have the four ones. Might be that you're not in a relationship. Four wands in reverse. Might be that you are not in a relationship is something that I'm getting, and might even be that you're a single parent. I have the Ten of Swords. Are you an Aquarius or an Aquarius Mercury? Because yeah, Ten of Swords feels like you are an overthinker. Like you do think a lot. You do think about things a lot. You make fake scenarios in your head, and then you hurt yourself with these fake scenarios. And I'm just laughing about it because that's literally me. I always am making up some scenarios in my head, and I always hurt myself with it. And just like, oh my god, I'm so sad. And my spirit guides are like, this never even happened. It's something that you made up yourself. And I'm just like, yeah, I know, but I have the feeling it was real. So maybe this is your situation. I don't know. And also, I'm so sorry if you feel like if I insult you by laughing about it. I'm just laughing about myself, not about you. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Even though you have a lot of struggles, you are a person who actually sees the world in a very positive light, or you are working on that currently, working on seeing something in a positive light. And something else that I'm getting is you might be working with Odin, with King Odin, because he is coming. Okay, yeah, that was confirmation. He is coming through right now. He's like, hey, I'm here. Yeah, I literally just did a reading on messages from Odin. If you want to, you can literally look it up. But yeah, he is kind of here right now. Maybe he has something to say. I don't know yet. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Are you a workaholic? Are you someone who loves working so much? Or learning, or just doing new things, having a lot of hobbies, anything like this? Might be that this is your situation, that you like working a lot. What kind of situation is pile 2 in spirit? We have the Three of Swords. You are hurt easily, which is nothing bad, of course. It might be that it doesn't take a lot to make you question things, and maybe you are someone who thinks black and white. Like I have my experience with this because I have borderline. I don't say just because you have like this black and white view of the world you are a borderliner, but I am a borderliner, so I know it. Yeah, feels like you have a very black and white thinking of the world, and little things hurt you. And do you have connections with the Norse goddess Hel? Because for the first time I realized with the Five of Cups in reverse that this is Hel, like the daughter of Loki. Okay, that's interesting. I never realized it. Maybe you're working with her. Maybe she is a goddess of yours, or you feel very connected to her. She is coming up in this reading. Maybe her energy is around me. I don't even know, because I have never worked with her. Like I do want to work with her in the future, but I have never worked with her. Yeah, she's coming up. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Also a sun god comes up. Might be Horus, Baldur, Apollon, Helios, Ra. There's so many sun gods. Yeah. But something else that's coming up is you might like summer a lot. Maybe you do struggle with winter depression, I think it's called in English. Just the depression gets worse when it is winter because you don't have enough sun around you. But it feels like you enjoy summer a lot. Maybe you do like to go outside, meditate in the sun, go for a walk. I was thinking you have a pet or a dog, so maybe you like to go outside with your pet. Okay, those are too many. One last card, please, Spirit. Yeah, but you might enjoy going for walks too, or just being outside when the weather is nice. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. No, it's upright. Okay. Seven of Pentacles upright. You are very strong and very attractive. You feel like, I don't know if you're male, but if you're male, you are very, very handsome. I do feel a lot of masculine energy. You don't have to be male to be masculine, right? Or have masculine energy around you or within you. But you feel very masculine, and I like it. Because normally I do feel females rather, and it's cool to have some males here finally. Hi, you're very welcome here. Let's get some cards about how your spirit gets to speak. I'm sorry, I'm literally distracted by the loud noises of my roommate. She's also shuffling the cards right now. Okay, we have Isis with faith and wisdom. Okay. You are so freaking smart. You're such a smart and also creative person, and you, like, your spirit guides point out, like, this is all from your spirit guides, right? They also point out that you are so creative, and like you have such a faith, even though you don't see it sometimes, even though you have a black and white thinking, even though you sometimes give up on humanity and the world, you have so much faith in yourself and spirit and the world and the universe. And your spirit guides really, really love it. Like, they really enjoy how much you hope. Like, you have so much hope within you, even though you don't see it sometimes. And it's really such a great attribute. We have Shu with order and peace. Yeah, again, you trust so much in the universe, and your spirit guides love it so much. Like, for example, they tell you, yeah, you're going to get a partner. Then you think about it for a few weeks, and then you let it go and allow the universe to do its thing, and you trust that you're going to get a partner. Like, your spirit guides say you get a partner, and you believe it. Your spirit guides say things are getting better, and then you accept, like, okay, yeah, things are getting better. And they love it so much about you. Like, they're actually so proud of you. It's so cute. Like, I love the energy around me. And I again feel hell around me, like the Norse god. I think she's the Norse goddess of the underworld and death. I don't even know if she's the death goddess, but she's at least the guardian of the underworld and the guardian of the dead. And I think she's connected with ice because in how's it called? Is it called Helheim? I don't even know. The world where the dead is. It's about, like, it's with a lot of ice. It's not the hell that we perceive from Christianity with fire and all these things. No, it's about ice. Okay, we have Ma'at, truth and fairness. Okay, you get all the cards with these lots of aspects, so that's interesting. But you are such a nice person to other people. Like, you're so lovely and just so nice, and you always want people to feel comfortable and to feel safe around you, and to feel safe to speak about their problems and about their opinions. Like, you listen to people, and it's amazing. It's a really, really great attribute. And I just heard someone say, like, no, that's not me. You don't see it about yourself. That's the thing. Like, you perceive yourself as a bad person, or as someone who is rude or something like this, but your spirit guide actually say you're such a nice person and you don't even see it. Maybe someone told you you're rude because they were not happy with how you treat them, or because you set boundaries or anything like this, and then you adapted this thought of, yeah, okay, I'm such a bad person, I'm literally not nice, I'm literally, yeah. But your spirit guides really say you're such a nice person and you don't even see it. Okay. Have who with exploration. Don't see it as an insult, but you have the mind of a child, and your spirit guides love it. Like, you are so curious and want to learn things and see the world in a nice and as a nice place, and you want people to be happy, and you have so many things that make you love, and so many hobbies that you enjoy is something that I'm hearing. You have so many great attributes, and your spirit guides are really applauding you that you are so open. Like, your sacral chakra might be very open, and also your throat chakra. And you have such a child, like inner child aspect that you allow to embrace, like you embrace it, and it's so beautiful. Your energy also feels very, very nice. On the back of the deck, we have Nefertum with completeness. You also don't hide that you have wounds. You also don't hide it. You're not like, you are not like, yeah, I'm so perfect and I'm so healed already. No. You are actually embracing all of you, like the shadow side, the light side, the inner child, the higher self. You are not scared to show your real self, which is like, can you teach me that? Because I'm always scared to show my real self. I'm always like putting on a mask, being this happy being, but in the end, I'm literally, that's like, yeah, it's a part of me, of course, but it's not my whole being. I'm literally someone else, I'd say, and it takes a lot of time for me. Like, it takes me a lot of time to be able to embrace everything, because I'm always scared I scare people away. So you don't do that. Like, you embrace everything, and it's so beautiful. Okay, Spirit, how do you perceive pile 2? Okay. Okay. We have Page of Pentacles. Again, you embrace being a child sometimes, and it's something very beautiful. For example, I was just shown someone climbing trees, smelling some essential oils that smell nice to you, putting on some candles, drawing, painting, crocheting, knitting, just having fun, just embracing all of you, like even the child part. And you're not scared to be a child sometimes. You're not scared to be different, which is also so amazing, because it can be so hard being different, right? But your spirit guides really say you are different, and you show it, and you are proud of it. We have the Ace of Cups. Also, you have so much love within you. Maybe you don't know it. You really have a lot of love within you. You have a lot of things to show and to give. And what I get with the Star in reverse is there was someone in your life who told you you're a bad person, or you don't have enough love for them. And something your spirit guides really want to say is they didn't deserve your love. You gave too much of yourself, which is nothing bad. We all have been at this point, I guess. At least I had this situation too. Like, I realized I'm very similar to the people I'm reading to. So yeah, hi. But someone told you you're not good enough, or you're rude because you don't give them so much love, or they are like, yeah, I deserve more, but no, they didn't deserve your love. They didn't deserve your attention, nothing of it, because they literally were, they're reminding me of a person I'm thinking of, and they always said he's the devil. So maybe this person also was kind of like the devil, like very egoistic, narcissistic, very self-centered, and you gave so much of yourself, and this person never thanked you, never gave something back. They always took but never give, and yeah, they didn't deserve your love. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. You are also very spiritual. is something that I'm getting. That you really listen to your spirit guides. You get a lot of signs. You see the signs. You're working with spirits, or you're working with spirit guides. Maybe you pray a lot, and your spirit guides really like that thing about you. And if you are not that yet, you're supposed to achieve that at some point. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're also not scared to let go what is not good for you, which is so hard, and you should be proud of yourself that you're able to do that, because it can be very tough, right? When we have someone that we actually love and our spirit guides tell us, no, this person is not good for you, and you have to let go of them. It's actually really hard, but you seem like a person who is able to let go of people and things that don't deserve you or that just don't fit you anymore. That you have to let go of. Like you are able to do this, and it's very, very hard. So be proud of yourself. We have the Six of Swords. No matter how often you come on the wrong path, you always find a way to find the right path for you. Like, for example, you want a certain job and it is just not good for you. You have this job and you feel like you lost your way. You find your way back to the right path. You are always, like, you have great intuition is something that I'm hearing. You have the ability to find your way back. Like, you have a great connection with spirit. Even if you're not working with spirit, you are very connected with spirit, and you are just so smart, right? Okay, that was the perception of your spirit guides, or of you, like, for how your spirit guides perceive you. English is a hard language sometimes. Okay, let's get some additional messages from spirit. It's just very quick, like 5 cards. Okay, messages from spirit, please. Okay, one last card. Thank you. Okay, you need rest. You need rest is something that I'm hearing. Okay, let's see. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and I, for some kind of reason, feel like it has to be a bride. The spirit guides want you to see what an amazing person you are, because you think you are a bad person. They don't understand it, because, like, yeah, we all have our shadow aspects. We all have things that we are not proud of, but it doesn't mean you are a bad person. You are actually such a nice person. Like, I love your energy. I love your persona. You seem very, very nice. You seem very, very, very loving, and you just seem like a very nice person. So why do you think you are a bad person? You're not. Your spirit guides are also saying you are not, okay? You are an amazing person, and they want you to see it. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. They want you to learn to love yourself, because you might be loving yourself, but not enough yet. The spirit guides really say, do some shadow work, as something that I heard. Do some shadow work and learn to love yourself. It's going to help you, because you will see, oh, this is a great attribute of mine. Oh, I'm strong at this point, and I'm good at this. And you won't stop saying, like, yeah, but I'm rude, and I do this wrong, and I do that wrong. Yeah, it changes. Like, your perception of yourself changes. Like, your spirit guides want you to see yourself as they see you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Something that your spirit guides want to say to you. You are not going to be having money problems forever. Like, you're supposed to have money in the future and a great family, if it is what you want. Like, they say whatever you want, whatever you set your mind to, is going to be for you, because yeah, it's already for you. It's already in your Akashic records. So yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. There's someone new coming in, because they reminded me of me and my partner. That he, it's very complicated. That he gave me some messages. I cannot go too deep into this because it's very private. But he told me, hey, I love you. Because we had kind of an argument. He's like, hey, I love you. please don't think you have to break up with me because we have some struggles, and I'm still here. And for some kind of reason I was shown this. Maybe you are in a relationship and you're thinking this person will break up, but for some kind of reason it also says to me that there is someone coming in who's actually like this, like being like, hey, we can change things, we can work on each other, we can have a great relationship if we work on it. And we have the 4 swords in reverse. You need rest. Please get some rest. But that's also everything that I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. I really hope I could help you with the with knowing how your spirit guides perceive you, because it's just so interesting, right? I really hope you find a good partner. And if you already have a good partner, then you go, yeah. But that's everything that I have for you, and I really hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will hopefully see you on my next one. Bye. Welcome part 3, welcome to your reading if you chose the 3rd pile. And this amethyst cluster, it's so beautiful. I got this from my grandma, and this might already be a sign for you, something with your grandma, I don't know. Maybe, why is this with wax? What happened to you? I don't know, maybe you just talked to your grandma or you just got a message from your grandma, but it's so beautiful. I love it so much. In today's reading, we are going to find out how your spirit guides perceive you, and I already love this reading so much. I like that. Like, for now, all piles were very positive, very loving, very cute. I love this reading. I'm probably going to do this more often, and all of the smoke from my incense is going into the camera. I'm so sorry about that. Wait, I'm going to relocate it. Okay, now it shouldn't be as bad anymore. I don't want you to have a lot of smoke in the view. I want you to see the cards. Okay, I don't know why I wanted to put on some incense. Maybe this is also a sign for you. Maybe you just put on incense, because I never put on incense when I do my readings. But today I really felt drawn to do it. Maybe you also need some cleansing or something that I'm hearing. But yeah, in today's reading, first we are getting some messages and what kind of situation you are. Then we are using the oracle cards and the tarot cards to get messages on how your spirit guides perceive you, and in the end we get some quick additional messages from spirit. Okay, I'm asking my spirit guides, my ancestors, the archangels, and the elements for protection, please. Thank you. So we only get clear guided messages and only the truth. Okay, my desk is kind of shabby. I don't know what's going on today. Okay. Okay, let's go. Spirit, and what kind of situation is pile 3? Okay, Fenrir might be a guide of yours, because this is Fenrir. The Norse, I don't even know what he is the god of, but he is the deity that is going to swallow Odin at Ragnarok. Might be a guide of yours. Okay, we have the 4 of coins, 4 of pentacles in reverse. Did you just save some money? Or maybe you're getting some money soon and you're planning to save it. Like, you might be someone who doesn't like to spend as much, like too much money, that you rather save it for if you need it, right? Like, sometimes we need a little bit more money. For example, if we have a pet, the pet needs to go to the vet, it's going to be very expensive. Or we get sick, we have to buy medicine, it's going to be very very expensive. Because I like to put away a lot of money too. Like, I'm saving for my YouTube, I'm saving for my dream house, I'm saving for traveling, I'm saving for emergencies, and so many things. I'll say, like, I'm saving a lot of money in a month. You might be someone who does this too, which is kind of cool, because I feel you. We have the sun in reverse. Are you depressive? Depressed, not depressive, I'm so sorry. Are you depressed right now? Maybe you miss the sun. Because, like, in Germany right now, it's kind of still winter. It's pretty cold outside. It's always dark. Like, for example, the first pile I had to do with a lamp, even though it was literally 11 p.m. a.m. It was literally 11 a.m. in the morning, like, and it was so dark outside that I had to use a lamp. So it's very depressing over here sometimes. Like, there are days where it's actually very warm. There's a lot of sun. Like today, it's very sunny. But yeah, that's also something that I'm getting, that either you miss the sun, or it is very, very sunny right now at your place. It might also be very warm. Like, it depends on where you're living, right? Like in Germany, we still have winter, and in other countries, it's already like very warm. We have Three of Cups. That's very specific. Are you from India, and are you working with Hinduistic god? How is it called? Like Hindu gods? Like, for example, Lord Shiva, Lord Ganesha, Lady. How's she called? She's literally my patroness. I forgot her name. Sorry, I literally had to look up the name, because I literally worked with her for years, and I couldn't remember her name because I was thinking of Lord Shiva so much that I forgot her name. It's Kali Ma, or Ma Kali. Oh my god. Maybe you're working with Kali Ma. She's amazing. I love her so much. She's just like a mother. I kind of miss her, because again, I was working with her for some time. It's so embarrassing that I forgot her name. But there's also another goddess, in Orisha, that I always forget the name of, even though I love her so much, because her name reminds me of the word Orisha, and then I'm always thinking of Orisha, and I don't know the name right now, and I'm not going to bother to look it up. I'm going to look it up later. It's not as important right now. Like, it's of course important to know the name of your goddesses and your gods, but that's not the point of the reading today. Maybe you're working with Kali Ma, or another Hindu goddess. I don't know too much about Hindu gods and goddesses. I'm still learning about it. Like, my favorite gods and goddesses are Greek gods, Roman gods, and Norse gods, and Egyptian gods. And they that's very easy for me to learn about them. But when it comes to Hindu gods, African deities, I don't know, Celtic. Like, Celtic is so freaking, like, hard for me to learn. I don't know why. I'm still learning on it, like, about it, and I'm giving my best, and my spirit guides know that I'm trying my best to learn about them, but it's so hard for me to learn about this. And maybe that's just something that you need to hear right now. It's nothing bad if it's hard for you to learn a certain topic, because if you still put in the work and want to learn about it, then you are doing amazing. Okay, we have Four of Swords. Might be that you have prophetic dreams lately, or that you have like very vivid dreams. We have the Fool. Are you working with the Fae? If yes, it's so cool. Like, I do work with the Fae. Like, I always heard from everyone that, oh my god, working with the Fae is so dangerous. They are so dangerous. They don't do it as a beginner witch. I did it with, I'd say, 1 year of experience of working with spirits, and I never had something bad happen to me because I'm working with the Fae. Like, I'm working with 3 fairies currently. I'm not going to say the name, of course. Okay. One fairy wants me to say the name. It's Medusa. Like, she's a goddess, but she's also a fairy. And yeah, it's so, like, not easy to work with them, but I was always taught they are so dangerous. Don't work with them. Stay away from fairies. And I love working with fairies. Like, I love working with fairies so much. They are so fun and so creative, and they help me in my spells, and they're just so nice. I don't know why people say don't work with fairies, they are dangerous, because if you work with the right fairy, it's okay. Like, of course, you have to know the rules. You have to learn about the etiquette. Is it called etiquette? But other than that, they are just very nice. Like, I never had problems with fairies, even though I even encountered actually dangerous fairies. Like, there are some types of fairies that are dangerous for people, and they were literally so nice. Like, everybody was like, yeah, they're so dangerous, stay away from them. And then I met them and was actually so scared of them, and they were like, yeah, chill, we are just cool, okay? Like, we are not going to do anything to you. We just want our peace. And I was like, okay, then I'm going to leave you alone. They were like, okay, then we are going to leave you alone, and that's done with that. So yeah. Okay, what kind of situation should I use these? No, okay. Yeah, what was a lot of cards. What kind of situation is pile 3? Did you feel drawn to pile 1? Again, Hindu gods are coming through. Hindu deities. I don't know what's like. I don't know too much about them, but yeah, we have the 8 of Wands. Do you have a car, or do you saving your money to buy yourself a car? I see a red car and a blue one and silver, so I don't know. Might only be for like a certain person out there. Yeah, I was saying like no, the African deities are not as important right now in this reading, and they are coming through. We have the 3 of coins. Yeah. Do you work with Oya or Oshun? Her name is Oshun. I always forget her name, and she literally was just saying my name is Oshun, okay? But I always kind of ditch her name because when I always think of Oshun, I think of Orisha, and then the only word in my mind is Orisha, and I forget her name. Like Oshun might be a goddess of yours. She's coming. Like I feel her energy around me. Haven't spoken with her in a very long time, but I realized, like, I immediately felt that it was her energy. Okay, we have the 5 of coins. Do you come from poverty or from another struggle? Maybe you had struggles in your family, and maybe someone who was abusive or manipulator or something like this. Might even be that you had a partner who was like this. Okay, what kind of situation is pile 3 spirit? Okay, we have the 7 of Wands. You might be a Capricorn or something that I heard, but what I wanted to say actually is you might be someone who likes to work a lot. 4 of Cups. And who's also very interested in Asia. Again, India is in Asia. We have the Ace of Coins. Yeah, India and Asia and Africa might be something that you're very interested in. Okay, I really hope you resonated with this. Let's see how your spirit guides perceive you. And I again feel Shun around me, so maybe she wants to talk today. I don't even know. We'll keep it open today. Yeah, okay, Oshun wants to speak. We have Osiris with Death and Rebirth. Something she wants to say is you already worked with her in another lifetime, and she liked you so much that she wanted to work with you in this lifetime again. And she says you don't have to work with her. She rather is around you and protecting you. So she might be a patroness of yours. She really likes your energy, and she really likes your mind is something that she says. And also something that she says is she really likes your body. Like, you are very beautiful. That sounds so weird. Like, not in a sexual way, but she says you have a very beautiful, handsome, very attractive body, and you don't see it probably, but she's saying you're so beautiful. And she also points out that there are so many people that that actually are attracted to you and you don't realize it. It just sounds like me. I'm always like, nobody wants me, and then my spirit guides and my best friends are like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, so many people are looking at you and wanting to flirt with you, and you don't realize it. So it might be just like me, that someone is flirting with you and you don't see it as flirting. And Lady Oshun just laughed. So I think also, if you don't know Lady Oshun, she is a goddess of love, sex, sensuality, but also I think she's connected with she was connected with water, and also connected with the moon, because she hid in like at the moon from like the other gods told her she was not important enough to be there, so she went away, and everything like went wrong because she is love. She gives love, so without love, what is there? And she hid at the moon or with the moon or on the moon, however you want to see it. And so she's connected with the moon for me, but she is very connected with, like, she's a water goddess and also a goddess of love and sex and all these things, like very sensual things. And I think, I don't even know if it's true, she just said no. I just wanted to say I think she's a goddess of magic, but she said no, so okay, she's not a goddess of magic. Okay, we have Anuka with hope. She wants you to look a little bit up about her because she is around you, but what she wants to say is she likes your way of thinking. She really enjoys how you think. She really enjoys how you perceive the world and how you how you perceive the world. You have a very beautiful perception of the world that she actually really, really likes. Okay, how does Spirit perceive pile 3? Sorry. We have Isis with faith and wisdom. You're very smart. You are really, really smart, and something that Oshun really loves about yourself or about you. You're very creative. You have a very open sacral chakra, which, like, Oshun is kind of connected with the sacral chakra, right? Because of the water element and the emotions and love and all these, also sexuality. That's, like, she is connected with the sacral chakra. So it's very open, and it's something that she says is very beautiful. Also, you are very beautiful. It's something that she says. Like, she loves your hair, or your hairstyle rather, and she loves your eyes. It's something that she says. Like, she says you have really beautiful eyes. We have Sishat with wisdom. Again, with wisdom, we have wisdom twice. Let's find about this. She loves how you use manifestations and magic. If you use magic, you have a very beautiful way of thinking about magic. And if you, maybe you're a chaos witch is something that I'm hearing, that you make your own rules. Also something that comes up was hearth witch and hedge witch. And she loves how you learn about so many things. And on the back of the deck we have Heka with a chemical force. You have such a alluring, beautiful, sensual energy. You don't see it. Like, you attract a lot of people who want to have fun with you, if you get what I mean. Maybe it's something that bothers you. That's also something that she likes, that you're not just like that. You say, there is more to me. There is not only my body, there's not only my beauty, there is my wisdom, there is my creativity, and all these things. And all of these things that you are thinking of is something that Oshun really loves about you. Okay, how does Oshun and Spirit perceive pile 3? One last card, please. Okay. We have the King of Swords. In reverse. Yeah. Spirit really likes Oshun, Lady Oshun really likes it. You are not only about sex. Like, yeah, you can have fun. Yeah, you can enjoy having sex and all these things. Maybe you have friends with benefits or anything like this. And she says it's okay. But what she actually likes is you want to be loved for all aspects of you. Like, not only your body, not only your sexuality, not only how you are in bed. No, it also is like, she also, like, you also concentrate on how you think, how you perceive the world, how you, like, how your future want, like, how you want your future, oh my God, how you want your future to be. Your mind, your psyche, your spirituality, all of these things. Like, you say there is so much more to me than my body, and it's something so beautiful. and so amazing. I know I said beautiful a lot of times, but that's just like the main word she's using to describe you. Beautiful in all aspects and everything that you have, not only your body, everything. We have the Nine of Wands. She also likes that, yeah, you might be a very nice person and you are very sweet and very smart and all these things, and you are very calm. But if someone crosses your boundary, you can become a whole nother person. It's something that she really, really loves about you. She says like, if someone is rude to you, you can become such another person, and it's so funny because I feel you so much. But it's something. Also, you smell nice. I literally just smelled perfume. It really smelled very nice. So you smell very nice. But you are very protective of yourself, and it's amazing. It's just great. Like those are only good things that they like that Lady Oshun is saying. We have the Four of Cups. She also loves your patience. Did you really take your time with things? For example, with like she reminded me of myself when I learn. I really take my time and want to learn all of it and understand all of it. And that's something that she really likes about you, that you take your time with things, that you are patient with yourself and rather put in quality than quantity. I have the Five of Coins. Even though you went through the worst, you did not let this define you, is something that Lady Oshun says, but also you always got out of it and you have so much hope and strength. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. One last card, please. Okay. Both? No. Okay, then I put them back. No. Wheel of Fortune, yes? Okay. Okay, this card, she says. The other one I'm going to put away. I'm actually kind of nervous right now because I don't know if you feel that I'm nervous. I'm just nervous because Lady Oshun is here and I haven't spoken with her in a while, and I'm kind of like, oh my god, she wants me to speak for her, and it's kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's so much more about you that you don't see, that she really wants you to acknowledge and to understand how amazing you are. Like, there's so much still to learn about yourself. Something that she says. Okay, she literally just said, no, I'm going to leave you alone because you're so nervous, girl. Like, yeah, I'm so nervous. I haven't talked with her in a very long time, and I'm so nervous. Okay, let's get some additional messages from Spirit. Okay, there's someone who is not good for you. We have the Devil in reverse. But they say I can also show it like this, like upright Devil, but I'm going to keep it like this. There's someone who is not good for you, and you know who is meant. Like, we have the Judgment in reverse. Like, your spirit guides already told you about this or gave you signs, and you're ignoring it. Your spirit guides are like, you cannot ignore us. You know what needs to be done. There is someone who is not good for you because they don't see your worth. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Like, this might be the person you have you have friends with benefits. This person is not good for you. Like, they don't see your worth. You can have so much more, so much better things. Okay, we have Three of Wands. Make a plan what you want in your future and manifest it. Try out some new manifestation methods. Really dive deep when it comes to learning about manifestations, because I know you learn a lot, and your spirit guides know it too. Like, I was literally just talking about this. Yeah. I have the Page of Swords. You are smart, don't doubt it. That's also everything that I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm thanking Spirit and Lady Oshun so much for these amazing messages. Like, thank you, Lady Oshun, that you showed up, even though I was kind of nervous. And I hope I didn't insult you when I said it's just not important right now to know your name. Yeah. Thank you for listening to this reading, and I really hope I will see you on the next one. Bye.